Before I became a Christian, I was never into anime. I am very rarely into animes like Hunter x Hunter, Naruto, Bleach, Gundam Wing, Gundam Seed, and Sonic X. That's it. Any other animes besides that is just not even worth my time to watch. And let me tell you why it feels not worth watching anime in 2023. It's because how I view it as a Japanese cartoon in disguise. And you got these anime fanboys defending anime, saying that this is not cartoon, this is anime. But I say on the other side, it is Japanese cartoon disguise because of the modern anime with these crappy character designs. The faces look butt ugly as fuck. Take it for example, like One Piece. And then another example of the animation that looks just like Fortnite. Now Fortnite kind of look alike designs, and it's all ripping off the Western cartoon animations, pasted over to anime. Kind of feels like I'm watching a Japanese Japanese cartoon. I used to like Hunter x Hunter when I first started watching this, the episode 1 through, I forgot what episode, the end of it, and the 2011 version, showing how much I really do like Hunter x Hunter, how much a masterpiece it is. It was really good. But as soon as I become a Christian and put more hours into the King James Bible, I am now considering this anime peak garbage. And let me tell you why this is peak garbage, underrated peak garbage. This story makes no sense than any other enemies besides Hunter x Hunter, like Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia, I don't even watch Jujutsu Kaisen, Spy X Family. All those stories makes absolutely no sense. But for Hunter x Hunter, it makes a little bit sense, but at the same time, it's still underrated peak garbage. And let me tell you another reason, the main reason why it's garbage, because of these characters have no development. This Hunter x Hunter does not give you testosterone, it gives you estrogen. The OST in Hunter x Hunter 2011 version gives you estrogen, and they play like some corny ass stupid OSTs that even badass as the 1999 version. So let's get on to why this is also garbage. So let's go with this character Gon 2011. We're gonna be going over with the 2011 version, not the 1999 version, because I don't know much about the 1999 version, but for the 2011 version, it was not even worth remaking this piece of shit anime, because they just fucked up the 1999 characters of Hunter x Hunter, their personality and story. They just like scrambled and fucked up the story. So you got Gon is nothing but a Astro Boy ripoff, and let me tell you why he's a ripoff to Astro Boy is because of his personality and the way this kid, all he ever does is just act like Astro Boy. Kind of feels like Astro Boy in disguise. And like I forgot what episode was it. I think episode 1 or any random episodes. I know it's from the beginning of the arc. Gon says that he wants to become a hunter. Why does he want to become a hunter? To just solely look for his dad and nothing else. He doesn't want to become strong. He doesn't want to like be as strong as Neto or any other characters. He was forced to get strong. So throughout all the series, he get his ass kicked. Everyone is stronger than Gon, and all the arcs that he's been going through in hell, everyone is better than Gon. And then when it's a Chimeran arc, that's when Gon fought Pito, when he turned into the adult Gon, when he had no other choice, but he had to, since Togashi wants to like make Gon shit on Pito. As soon as he gets into the hospital in a coma, he should have died in that place, dude. And then as soon as I will cover this later up in the Hunter X on the Chimera arc later in this video. And as soon as he wakes up, all of his nin and everything is gone. Who even knows that Togashi will never bring Gon back no more, bring back Gon's strength or his ability or his nin back then? Maybe no more. Who even knows? But he just only wants to look for his father, and that's it, which is pathetically garbage. And throughout all the arcs of it, it's just a waste of time. which is fucking stupid. Gon is the worst character than everyone. This is hands down way worse than all the characters in Hunter x Hunter. He just wants to look for his father, using his five senses, and that's it. And now you got, okay, now you guys are gonna be laughing at this. Killua is a ripoff to Bart Simpson personality and his skateboard. People like to suck off Killua because of his personality, how much of a fucking assassin and a serial killer he is. If kids were to watch this shit and see Killua doing this type of shit, that shit's gonna be promoting killing, dude. I fucking swear, dude. I swear, you never know. And you got these Hunter x Hunter fanboys and these A-tier rankers. They're gonna be defending Killua. Oh, Killua does not promote killing. He is, dude. Any anime that involves too much killing, these kids and teens are going to commit that shit, dude. I'm serious. And when you watch the beginning of the episode of Hunter x Hunter, you see Killua with his skateboard. He's trying to act so badass like Bart. He just plagiarizes Bart's personality just to be cool. Killua is my favorite character because the way he rides his skateboard, the way he assassinates people. He's one of the Zoldyck family. No, dude. Killua sucks. He doesn't have no character development. He just needs Gon to build up a character development so they can be cool with each other. And you got another character named Kurapika, which is another waste of time making this character. There is no background story, how the massacre or all this truth, why they want to come into, or the fan troop want to come to kill the Kurta clan. They just want to like get all the possession of what the Phantom Troop wants. They're just thieves. They just want to get something from the Kurta clan, and that's pretty much it. And where's the full story of the Kurta clan at? Where is it at? If you cannot bring up a Kurta clan, the Kurta clan massacre, just like just like when Itachi slays all his Uchiha clan, where's that at? Where's that on the Hunter x Hunter? Nowhere. So what is the point of putting Kurapika into this anime when all this guy does is just wants his solely revenge on the Phantom Troop? Hates the Phantom Troop. Throughout all the series, he's been with Gon, Killua, and Leorio until the Greed arc, and then that's when Togashi throw that character away, and that's why we don't even see this character ever again until I think it was like almost the last of the episode. And that's it. So what the fuck is the point of Kurapika in the anime if you don't want to use Kurapika in Hunter x Hunter? You might as well kill this character and no more. Easy as simple. And then you got and you got another character, Leoria. Is by far another worst person next to Gon. This is by far one of the worst characters ever, dude. And by the way, for Kurapika, he doesn't have no personality and no character development and nothing else. Nothing will now make you feel like, oh shit, Kurapika is more badass than Sasuke, more badass than any other characters. No, dude. This just watch. If you learn more about Kurapika in the anime, and if you have short-term memory, you're not gonna remember shit about anything good about Kurapika. I'm serious. And here comes Leorio, the second person worst next to Gon. And here's why he's garbage. He wants to become a nurse, which is good. He wants to become a nurse and heal the other people. He wants to fix other people's injuries, heal them, medication. And all this guy does, he's just there just to be there for Hunter x Hunter. Togashi's just fucked up Leorio's personality in his fighting. He's just useless. All he ever uses is just his knife. That's it. If you watch the I think on the 1998 version, you see how potentially Leorio could have been. Just look at how he fought Kurapika. The way he does his martial arts and all his fighting, the way he fights, that could have been another badass character into Hunter x Hunter, but I guess not, since Togashi doesn't even like Leorio, so he just puts him useless and put him just to be there with the gang members, with the squads, Gon, Killua, Kurapika, and Leoria, just only these four, and that's it. They just want to build a really good, uh, a good squad relationship, and to make these fanboys to make their memories into a long-term memory, seeing how badass these squads are. But it's not, dude. These fours don't have any good character development. That will not give you the real life inspiration. They're just actors. That's it. Idolatry actors. So let's get on with this. Let's get on with this arc, the Hunter exam arc. We start with Gon. When Gon wants to go to the Hunter exam to get the Hunter's license, like I said earlier in the video, Gon wants to just only look for his father just to get the license, and that's it. That's all there is. He could have looked for his father. This could have been a short episode, a very short episode, just like the 1999 version. Probably Gon will teach us in real life how to sniff another person's presence, the odors, all that. That could have been better. Maybe he could potentially find his father, and that's it. And then Kurapika wants to become 100 so he can get his revenge on the Phantom Troop. Leorio wants the Hunter license because he wants to be a medical ninja. And you got Killua. He doesn't want to be a hunter. He just wants to just fuck around in the Hunter exam. And for this Hunter exam, Gon, Kurapika, and Leorio had to go through like some kind of like I don't even know how to explain this, dude. I just forget in my head. Short-term memory, like I say, short-term memory of this anime makes it garbage. Long-term memory, if you remember almost everything, it is not garbage. But my short-term memory, I just don't even remember what is happening in the Hunter exam arc. The only thing I remember is that Gon, Kurapika, and Leorio wants to like are being confronted by those ladies that answer the question, and you got all these corny ass questions when you don't have to answer nothing, and when you answer excuse me, sorry, I just answer absolutely nothing, you pass, which is fucking stupid. And now this is where the three gangs were to meet all the Hunter x Hunter participants, and you got all these characters that you see right here, which they have no character development, and they're just easily scrapped away. That's it. What a waste of time. So what's the point of putting these characters into Hunter x Hunter? What is the purpose of putting them? They're just there just to be there, and that's it. And you got all these shitty ass characters. I think that's Hanzo, and I think Poka, or whatever the fuck his name is. And you got Tompa, Netero. Fuck, I forgot this guy's name. All these shitty ass no character development characters, and you got, I forgot this guy's name. The way he does his fucking his long ass walk with his legs, and everyone couldn't keep up with him. That shit was fucking corny, dude. That shit was stupid. And that's when the squads and everybody else had to follow this guy in order to proceed to the next hunter phase 1. You just had to run like a long ass fucking mile and go all the way up the stairs, and there you go, you got Gon and Killua were ahead and just messing around in the Hunter arc, and that's it. And then you go run through the forest, and there you go, you pass the exam. And then I think the other one is when the squads, including Tombo, has to like figure out the puzzle type shit. That shit was fucking boring. And then now you got like the tournament. Like if you win, you proceed, but you need to like lose in purpose. Yeah, you gotta lose in purpose so you can stay in the Hunter exam arc. If you're like the winner of the tournament, like the winner of the first place is this character, you're disqualified, which is fucking retarded, dude. It makes absolutely no sense. And you got Gon versus Hanzo, and Gon got his ass kicked by Hanzo, and Hanzo would have win. And then you got Kurapika versus Hisoka. We never get to see the full fight between these two since it's been cut, which is fucking retarded. the biggest down, and then you got all these shitty Hunter x Hunter characters that are just fighting each other to see who will need to be being losing on purpose. And you got Killua who loses his damn mind because this character has manipulated the fuck out of him, and Killua doesn't even like his older brother, and he lost control. He has anger issues and killed a hunter participant, and then he just got disqualified and everyone won. So this leads to this Zoldyck arc. The Zoldyck arc was shit. When I first started watching this, Gon, Killua, and Leorio, after they get their Hunter x Hunter license, they can go anywhere the fuck they want. So they want to go look for Killua in this. So you need to be strong as fuck to open the doors. Those doors, like I think you have to open like the biggest door, so the Zoldyck's pet wouldn't even devour you or kill you, which is not even that terrifying. If you try to trespass, the Zoldyck pet will, I forgot what the animal is, but that fucking creature will kill you, which is not even terrifying. So I think on this specific episode, when I think it was when Gon, Leorio, and Kurapika opened like the biggest gate, and that's when the Zoldyck animal pet of them don't even do any harm to these squads. So they get been encountered by like the bitch, the black bitch who has no character development. They just said that I were there, and Gon was like, I'm looking for Killua Zoldyck, and then he got his ass kicked by a woman, and I forgot what were the lines they were saying, but he wants to rescue or talk to Killua, and that's it. And that's when they proceed and start meeting the guy with the guy who uses his coin scales. I forgot his name, and with all this fake threatening stupid shit, dude, which is fucking stupid, dude. Like, if they're just playing this corny ass fucking coin game, or that's when Gon, Kurapika, and Leorio has to find out where the fuck is the coin to the coin guy's hand goes, which is fucking stupid. And if all three of these members, if those squads fucked up, the coin guy will have to kill that fucking black bitch, and that's it. And then Gon went full power and just easily won against the coin guy. And that's when Killua comes down and say hi to his former friends, and that's pretty much it. That whole time was just an act, which is fucking stupid. Kind of feels like I'm watching like a show and tell elementary school type shit. And then his father, I think his name is Silva, I think that's his father, telling him that you should never betray your friend, and you should be friends with them for life, as Killua promises to Silva. And now this leads to this shitty ass arc. This is the shitty ass arc this is like the Gon and Killua show. So where the fuck is Kurapika and Leorio, which there will be later in the anime. But for this shitty ass arc, I forgot what was the arc of this name is, but all I remember was in this arc that what was his name? Wait, what was this fucker's name? Oh, Wing. I think that's his name, Wing. When they first met Wing, that's when Gon and Killua were to awaken their Nen for the very first time, teaching them about the Nen 10, Hatsu and Satsetsu or some type of shit. And that's all. And that's when they learn their Nen for the first time, and they better not they need to like control their Nen, and they can make their own moves. And Wing just explained almost everything about it. And now Gon fights Hisoka, and Killua fights this guy right here. I forgot this kid's name, because this kid has no development, which is a waste of fucking time. Why even put this character just to be there? Which is fucking retarded. And what else? And Gon and Killua were fighting against the guy who uses the spinning top, whatever that shit is called. Gon got his ass kicked, and he broke the arm, and Wing told him to not use any nen, or else he will get disciplined, he will get disciplined. He just needed to get rest. And then Killua was threatening I forgot the other guy's name. And that's pretty much it for this shitty ass arc. Gon and Killua first awakening their nen. And that arc fucking sucks. And here we go with the what is it, the Phantom Troop arc. The Phantom Troop arc is kind of, it's less garbage it's the less garbage arc than all of them. At least this is a little bit interesting in this. This is where Kurapika starts to stealthily kidnaps Uvukin, I think that's his name, and Gon and Killua and Leorio trying to like help him or not help him, assist him into capturing the Phantom Troop, I think. But Gon and Killua doesn't even know who the Phantom Troops are, and Gon almost lost to this bitch right here. Forgot her name. And then Gon and Killua were kidnapped by these Phantom Troops and challenged Nobunaga into arm wrestling and all this stupid shit they've been throwing in this anime. They're trying to question him. Who the fuck is the chain users who want to get a revenge on the Phantom Troop after Overgen died? All this boring ass fucking Phantom Troop arc, dude. And then that's when Gon, Killua, Kurapika and the squads were reunited, and Kurapika was happy to meet his friends, and they'll be there for him. And you got Chrollo, which has no character development, fight against Silva and I think his father Zeno, and that fight was dog shit. That could have been, all the Phantom Troop could have been killed in the first place. So why even put these characters? Why even put all these Phantom characters in Hunter x Hunter, since they're just there just to be there? Specifically, if Togashi doesn't want to reveal their special abilities and we don't know much about them, then why the fuck are you putting them in an anime? Why are you putting them in Hunter x Hunter, since they have since they can't even use their powers for shit? What's the point of it? Could it replace with a better Phantom Troop members besides these guys, since they can't even they don't even have character development, dude. It's just garbage. It's just garbage fucking character, easily forgotten. Short-term memory will affect your head and you don't even remember what's good about all these Phantom Troop members. The only people they like to dig right is Chrollo. It's the strongest people. Chrollo, Hisoka, Phaeton, I think. And that's pretty much it. And then the rest of them, they just don't give a shit about, dude. It's just, I'm fucking serious. If they don't give a shit about the other characters and we don't see much of their powers, it's just a waste of your fucking time. And then the other one that I remember seeing in Hunter x Hunter is Chrollo wants to... Oh yeah, Chrollo and all his Phantom Troop were faking their death, and we don't even know why they're even fucking dead. And Kurapika, Gon, Killua, and Leorio were just celebrating that the Phantom Troop are dead. And all of Kurapika's friends inside the mansion, they have no character development. They just waste of time just to be there and just to get killed, which is fucking good. I'm fucking serious, dude. I'm fucking serious. If I don't remember any of this, it's just garbage, dude. If I have long-term memory, it's It is not garbage, so I have short-term memory of this. Even if I finish all the episodes of Hunter x Hunter, and if I don't remember any of the specific scenes and everything, it's just garbage. I just don't give a fuck if any of you Hunter x Hunter fanboys are gonna be defending this and saying that I am wrong. No, I'm not, dude. I'm right. You're wrong. I'm fucking serious, dude. There's something good about the Phantom Troop arc. Kurapika just kidnaps Chrollo, and this is where everyone gets hyped. And then they just made an offer to let their leader, the Phantom Troop, go, and for exchange for going to Killua. And Ahsoka wants to come along so he can fight against Chrollo. And that's pretty much it, dude. Just a shitty ass arc. And by the way, this arc needs to be called out. I'm serious. This is by far one of the worst arcs that I ever watched. The most boring and the worst arc that I have ever watched. This shit is so fucking garbage. This is gonna be in first place. And here's why it's first place. First place of garbage. Greed Island. You remember the word greed? It's a capital sin word. This is satanic as fuck, dude. The Hunter x Hunter card games that these motherfuckers have feels like it feels like a ripoff to Magic the Gathering. Hold on, give me a second. Where's my water? I'm thirsty. I'm serious, this shit is a ripoff to Magic the Gathering. In the Hunter x Ham arc, this is where Gon continues to find his father, Jin. Is he in here? No, the fuck he's not. But there are people who know who Jin is, so they're gonna look for the leads to where exactly Jin is. But before that, in this first episode of the Green Island arc, that's when Gon and Killua learned their new Nen and their new powers. And by the way, Kurapika and Leorio were scrapped away, never to see them ever again, just to show how garbage these two characters are. That's it. This is just only the Gon and Killua show. Those two fucking fake idolatry actors, fake idolatry characters in the Green Island arc. So Killua assists Gon throughout all the arcs, trying to help him find his father. So Gon shows his Janjanken, and then Killua shows off his thundering techniques right in front of those guys. I think it was right in front of him, this guy, if he wants to enter into the Green Island arc. That's when they first met Biscuit or Bisky or whatever the fuck her name is, which makes absolutely no sense for this bitch to look young, but her real age is like around 50 or 60. I forgot what's her real age, but this bitch who looks like a kid makes absolutely no sense, dude. Gon and Killua were just being encountered by these fucking these fucking neckbeards or these nerds. Killua got mad and then starts scaring these guys away, and that's when they gather up to be in two groups, and they encounter Biscuit, gather all the gangs, and then just go around towns and encounter Hisoka to just be with them. And all these fucking cards type shit is so fucking stupid and corny. I'm serious, this is a ripoff to Magic the Gathering. I'm serious, this is by far the worst arc. And then later in a couple of episodes, that's when Gon and Killua Biscuit, Hisoka, and this guy, they just gather up into groups, trying to go meet Razor, which is another worst character who knows Jean after all, challenging into the volleyball, and for a purpose that fucking mini game sucks, dude. You and Biscuit, Hisoka, and everyone else in the volleyball type game, they just went easy, so Gon can get the spotlight. So all this, so all of this goes towards Gon. He just wanted to prove everyone how strong he is, and everyone was holding back, and Razor easily defeated Gon, but Togashi wants to make an asphalt to bring Hisoka to show off a little bit of his true power and easily defeated Razor. Razor, Biscuit, they couldn't easily win the volleyball game, so they just hold back so Gon can challenge Razor one-on-one. Which that arc sucks, and then they went against the bomber guy named Ganthrio, I think that's what his name is. And when Gon was severely or fatally injured, he lost his hand, and then he uses his Magic the Gathering spell to heal his arm permanently, bring it back to life, which makes absolutely no fucking sense. If Gon loses his hand, loses his part of his body, should have been permanently gone, which is fucking retarded of this shit, dude. And by the way, for the Greed Island nerds, for these Greed Island fanboys, Hunter x Hunter fanboys, you need to read this. You need to read this King James Bible, because that shit can also apply in real life for kids and teens. You need to read this part right here. There is that scatter it and yet increase it, and there is that withholdeth. I forgot to put the space for this. Withholdeth more than is meet, but attendeth to poverty. There is that scattereth and yet increase it, and there that withholdeth more than its meat, but attendeth to poverty. And this is what we're gonna see nowadays, dude. Card games. Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, and all this type of shit, just a waste of your fucking money, dude. Imagine buying that shit and just applying it in real life, and you guys trying to act like fucking nerds, dude. I serious. This Great Island fucking attracts a lot of neckbeards, dude. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which some coveted after they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. Everyone knows about this. You love money, you spend it onto some shit that you don't even need. You don't need the Yu-Gi-Oh card, you don't need the Magic the Gathering cards, you don't need the cards like this in real life. But this Greed Island arc is the capital sin city, dude. And that shit needed to be called out. That's why I need to call this out. So all you fucking card nerds that are inspired by this Greed Island arc, you need to fucking throw away all your fucking cards, dude. I know it's not for everybody, it's not for everyone who's into cards, but there'll be most of you into this type of shit, and you guys gonna be going broke as fuck, dude. This is what inspired more people to buy more cards, rarities, and all this type of shit. Oh, I found the rarest card, maybe I can sell it for $100 or $1,000. But for this shit promotes greed. And as soon as Gon defeated Razor, or Hisoka defeated Razor, they just learn a little bit more about where Jean's whereabouts is. And also, you need to read this also. Corinthians chapter 6 verse 9 through 11. Know ye not that the righteous shall not inherit the kingdom of God? This is the warning message to people who's into greed. Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind, nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revilers, nor extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of God. And there were some of you, but ye were washed, but ye are sanctified, but ye are justified in the name of the Lord Jesus, and by the Spirit of our God. Specifically, Greed Island arc promotes greed. Promotes collections, promotes card collections, promotes the shit that you don't even need in your room. You see a lot of people doing unboxings on Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, all this, dude. And this is what Green Island promotes. You never know, dude. I'm serious. You never know what's in the Green Island arc that the author doesn't even want to tell you what's in the Green Island arc. Maybe you'll see these type. I'm serious. So in other words, it's been censored. And here we go with this Chimera Ant arc. This is by far, I think this has got to be the second place worst to Green Island arc. And here's why it's garbage. When Gon meets Kite, Gon doesn't even remember who the fuck Kite is until he reminds him how he saved him in the forest. And then a couple of episodes later is when Kite got killed by Pito, and then Gon doesn't even have no relationships with Kite. So why the fuck is Gon getting so upset like crazy, dude? Getting all angry, has all the anger issues to Kite. Why? Maybe Togashi is gonna make Gon the most powerful character of all time. And then afterwards, he's been reverted back to his human form, and he could have at least died on that series, dude. Which I'll bring it up later upon in this anime. And Gon, Killua, Netero, and the people that are involved in this, they will work together to find Kite. And that's where everyone goes to find Kite. And then Gon wasn't strong enough and he started crying. Killua was there for him, and he met Knuckle, and he got his ass whooped. And when it comes to the palace arc, that's when shit was strategically stupid, dude. These fucking Chimera Ant, I forgot what these, the Royals, I think that's the Royals. They easily beat the Hunters since they're not even no match for them. And you got Gon being all pissed off as fuck, and you got Netero standing right in front. Netero and Zeno standing right in front of Merudum, the most terrifying monster villain in Hunter x Hunter, the world's strongest character in Hunter x Hunter. And Netero didn't even put efforts into killing Merudum, and the fight was dog shit, dude. Until Togashi fucking bring this shit out of nowhere, plot twist, and Netero just self-destruct and killed Merudum soon, along with his royal servants. And we don't even know how the fuck did he get that bomb in the side of his body, which makes no fucking sense. This has gotta be a fucking plot twist, because the reason is that Merudum was way too strong, so there was no way to beat him other than the poison bomb. That's it. Merudum doesn't even have character development. He just kills motherfuckers, and there's nothing that you can make that you think Merudum has a good character development. He doesn't, dude. If you don't remember if you've watched the Chimera Ant arc, and if you watched all the episodes including Merudum in this, and knowing almost everything about him, as soon as the Chimera Ant is over, when he died, and if you have short-term memory of this on purpose, it shows that Merudum does not have no character development. Absolutely nothing. And so his royal servant, Pito is just there just to be there. And forgot this guy's name. And then this dude, they're just there just to be there. That's it. If they're there just to be there with no character development, they're just garbage characters, dude. I'm fucking serious, dude. All they ever do is just protect Merudum. That's it. That's it, dude. That's it. And also the only thing I like about Netero, I'll give Togashi this. The best character development for Netero, how he become the world's strongest human ever, how he throws like a shitload of punches, which applies in real life for everyone to be inspired by him. That is by far the best character development than all these characters, garbage character. So I'll give him that. He worked his ass off to become the strongest human, but he couldn't defeat Meruem because of his not only because of his age, he just took the long way to become a real hunter. That, I'll give him that. And then Gon just fucking cheats his way. He just fucking cheated. He just cheated and turned into a adult. Gon easily defeated Pito, lost his arm, self-destruct. Killua just grabbed Gon and put him into the hospital. And Togashi purposely put this because there is no other way to beat these Chimera Ant villains. There is no way. So Togashi plots twist the story, which is fucking stupid, dude. It makes absolutely no sense. I'm fucking serious about this. And then here we go with this last arc. This is by far the worst arc. It's in third place. And let me tell you why this is third place. Since Gon couldn't even find Jean for shit, Jean just comes back to that whatever the fuck this place is called, to vote for the selections, vote for the new president of the Hunter type, or whatever the fuck. He's just there. So Gon failed to find Jean. And this is where this is the only Killua episode, and we don't even know who the fuck this character is. We don't even know who this character is. Togashi just put this character so late, trying to think of a way to plot twist or make the biggest plot armor that you ever see in Hunter x Hunter, which is fucking bullshit, dude. I'm fucking serious. Aluka, are you fucking serious? She's gonna be the one who will make a wish just to resurrect Gon, heal him 100%, heal everything, and lose all his. I don't even know if he loses his Nen or not. I don't even know. Maybe Togashi will plot twist Gon's character and his power into bringing back Nen, which is pathetically stupid. We don't even know who the fuck Aluka is. Easily forgotten character trash. So it starts with Killua tries to figure a way how to get Gon back to normal, restored. So he goes underneath the basement, meets Aluka, which is the most dangerous character in Hunter x Hunter. Not even terrifying character. I think it's a female. She's a female. What else? What else did I remember from this trash arc? Oh yeah, he wants to bring Aluka to the hospital to resurrect Gon, which I know about that. And if Killua doesn't even make it to the hospital for like 3 hours, I forgot how many limited a minute or hour, Aluka will kill Killua's mom, which is fucking stupid, dude. And now Killua got a lot of strikes and meets the tall old lady along with her assistants, because Killua was breaking the Zoldyck rules. And yeah, dude, throughout all this shitty ass episodes, Gon finally reached the hospital along with Aluka. As soon as Gon gets resurrected 100%, and that's when the plot armor is the worst. And another plot armor that is also the worst is when what was it? Kai gets resurrected but became a chimera type person, a female, which is fucking stupid, dude. It kind of feels like a fucking gender switch, as if this fucking anime like fucking one time promotes transgender. Why did I say this? It's because Kai was originally a male, and when he died and gets resurrected as a chimera, he switched gender into a female. Which, I know these fucking transgender LGBTQ people, they will get inspired by this shit, dude. I'm fucking serious. All these fucking hentai losers, they're gonna switch genders, dude. I'm fucking serious. This is not for everybody, but I know some of the people will do this type of transgender surgery, dude. Wait, Kaida's a woman? Wow. And then Gon reunites with Jean, finally founds him, and then almost towards the end of the episode, they just tell each other stories, and there we go. Waste of fucking time. You got Gon, Jean, end of episode, father and son ending in the worst way. And you got Leorio was also in this arc, but he didn't do shit, dude. He just started speaking to Jean about Gon, how he's not treating him like a father, and what else? Oh, and also in the fucking election arc is that if I forgot the right amount of number of votes, if it's like the exact same, if they're putting way too much amount of voting, it just starts resets and doing this shit over and over and over again until they get the right number, and that's when they proceed into the fucking election, which is fucking stupid. And all these shitty ass Hunter x Hunter characters were all garbage. They were never this garbage back in the 1999 version of this, so why even put all these corny ass stupid ass designs in this? And there we go. What a shitty ass arc for Hunter x Hunter. I'm serious, dude. If you're defending this, you're a fucking retard. And by the way, let's go on with this one that I need to bring up for this. Imagine being a Hunter x Hunter fanboy. It doesn't matter if you're religious, like if you're if you're a Christian, if you're Catholic, Jewish, Islam, and if you like Hunter x Hunter putting more hours into this than the King James Bible, then you don't consider yourself a Christian. You don't consider yourself Catholic, Jewish, Islam. You deserve to be labeled as atheist. This promotes atheism. You cannot be playing both sides. Do you want to put more hours into this Hunter x Hunter masterpiece, thinking this is really good, has all the good character developments, then switch over the atheist side and start wasting your money for all this type of shit that you don't even need to build up your trash ass fucking collection? Hunter x Hunter, like I said, I covered it up, and it's all garbage. Inside of my head, I don't give a crap what any of you guys say in the comment section that I disagree with you, Mr. Kaido. Hunter x Hunter is good. I don't care if you bring up the points, the undebatable facts, or maybe something behind the scenes, like Crow, Silver, or any of these characters. But any of these arcs that I may think this is undebatable, that I cannot counter your facts, I don't give a shit, dude. This is absolutely garbage. Like, absolutely garbage. Waste of your own fucking money for this. And imagine having to throw away the life that God has given you in the earth just to watch Hunter x Hunter, all the episodes, reading all the manga, which I'll bring it up in later in a minute. Watching everything over and over and over and over again, over and over again. And yet, you on the other side, get baptized, be the savior of worshipping Jesus, worshipping God, but on the other side, you're not even putting your faith into them. You putting your heart, your life into Hunter x Hunter. You would like to waste your money into buying mangas, buying all this accessories, and let's bring up this, dude. And all these shitty ass fucking mangas that you don't even need this in your room. Hold on, give me a second. I have a sore throat. I have a dry throat. Give me a second. And there we go. I went into Hunter x Hunter manga Wikipedia or Hunterpedia or whatever that shit is called. I numbered the pages that you had to read for all this per volumes. This is 1 through 37, and look at how much you have to pay for this Hunter x Hunter manga. When you look in the back of the book, the manga cover, it shows how much is this. So 8 per each, which is all this multiplied by 37. And I forgot to put this. I forgot how much is this originally. All of this is costing you like $296 plus this, over $300 fucking dollars for this, dude. $300 fucking dollars, and I calculated the pages, and you get a total of 7,687 pages total, which is shovelware type shit, dude. I'm telling you the truth that you don't need this in your collection. Stop worshipping Togashi. There is nothing good about Togashi. Why do you consider him a masterpiece, the genius, the guy who makes Hunter x Hunter great? There is nothing about him, dude. If you don't see any of the suspicious assholes, plot twist, plot armor in Hunter x Hunter, then something is wrong with your head. You don't consider yourself a Christian, Catholic, Jewish, Islam. You deserve to be put on the atheist side if you start to defend this idolatry author Yoshihiro Togashi. You don't deserve to be on my friends list. You go over there and start sucking him off. I'm serious. And I cannot take anyone fucking seriously. I cannot take no one seriously if you're gonna waste your money for all these statue shit. I can name a few person who is a die-hard Hunter x Hunter fan who thinks that Togashi is the GOAT. They replaced Togashi with Togashi. G-O-D, Togashi, which is a total mockery to the Lord. There is absolutely nothing good about him. He will plot twist, plot armor, and he will fuck the Hunter x Hunter story up later in the future manga chapters, dude. Since this author worked his ass off for like 16 hours a day in the manga studio, and he is not genius, dude. Look at this. Imagine wasting your money for this. You don't even need this in your fucking room, dude. You don't need this shit. So what is the point of wasting your money for this? Absolutely nothing. They're just figures, dude. I'm telling you, you don't need this shit. The only people who will buy this type of shit and all this stupid statue. Let me go back. And buying these stupid statues are the die-hard atheist Hunter x Hunter fanboys. They will waste your money into buying this shit. And even this shit, dude. You think you're fucking badass who only these things? No, dude. No. You don't need it, dude. You're not gonna go back into reading this. It's a waste of your fucking time. And by the way, look at the pages, 7,687. Let me bring my King James Bible. Alright, for the King James Bible, 7,687 of the manga total pages versus the King James Bible. And my page goes up all the way up to 1,785. That's it. It is so impossible to memorize all of... Excuse me. It is so impossible to memorize all of this, dude. It's impossible, dude. I'm telling you, if you watch Hunter x Hunter anime and manga, anime episodes over and over again, your short-term memory will show up inside your head for life, dude. It's gonna be short-term memory fast as fuck. And for the manga, you will easily forget all those 7,687 chapters, you will lose memories of this rapidly. It's a Satan's curse on your head. It's a 666 marked on your head. It will give you the long-term memory. The reason you get temporary long-term memory is because Satan is giving you that memory. And then a couple of days or months or years later, that long-term memory will immediately turn into short-term memory out of nowhere, showing how garbage it is. And by the way, here you need to see this part. Togashi is just a guy who writes the author wants to make Hunter x Hunter and Yu Yu Hakusho for show. He's not a manga genius, so don't even worship this idolatry. And by take a look at this, you need to read this. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness. This is gonna be into Hunter x Hunter, I'm telling you. And you got this scene where Gon was dating a woman older than Gon, way too older than Gon. I forgot her name before she became a Chimera Ant soldier. She was way older than him, and that shit can be dangerous to the fucking minors. Dating an old fucking pedophile, dude. I'm serious, dude. I'm serious. Japan is fucking infesting America with this capital sins, and Japan don't even give a shit about it, and America does. You will see, dude. Little kids are gonna be falling into this type of shit. Idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulation, wrath, strife, sedition, heresies. All of this applies into Togashi's his project into making this garbage manga, dude. Envies, murders, drunkenness, revilings, and such alike, of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in time past, that they do such things shall not inherit in the kingdom of God. You will not go to heaven, dude. You're just worshipping Togashi's capital sins of what he puts into the manga, dude. He puts it all into Hunter x Hunter, and this is impossible. This is impossible to defend this Hunter x Hunter. It's impossible. There are going to be a lot of people going to jail this year in America over this, over all this sins that they're doing against God. Wherefore, my dearly beloved, flee from idolatry. And that's what I did back then. I don't care about all these idolatry authors who famously make anime great, like Masashi Kishimoto making Naruto great, and you got the author for Sonic X, you got the author from Gundam Wing. Okay, cool, but they're just there just to make anime like interesting. Little children, keep yourselves from idols. Amen. If you have kids, if you have babies, don't even recommend them into putting into sinful capital sin type anime like Hunter x Hunter, Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia. All of this is because the author will put an ingredient of sin such as this inside of an anime, and you will never ever gonna know about this. I'm serious. So if you're still a Hunter x Hunter fanboy and continuing to defend this garbage, I don't consider you as a friend. You're a fake Christian, you're a fake Catholic, you're a fake Jewish, a fake Islam. You should never be on my life. I will call you out if you like this type of shit. I will call your ass out if you like any of this capital sin anime. I'm serious. Fuck Hunter x Hunter. Garbage ass fucking anime.